Florida Farm Bureau's highest honor, the Distinguished Service Award, is bestowed upon individuals who have made significant lifetime contributions to agriculture and the farm community at the state or local level. With a grassroots membership that lives the legacy of agriculture, community service, and advocacy throughout our state, there are many Farm Bureau volunteers who deserve recognition for their accomplishments. Mr. Jerry Davis of Santa Rosa County is one of those volunteer members. Florida Farm Bureau is proud to recognize Jerry Davis with the 2024 Distinguished Service Award.
I grew up on a family farm with my father, John Davis, and my mother, Lou Neal Davis, and started at college for civil engineering, and my father asked me to design a seed conditioning plant, and once we did that and built it, I had the equipment built and moved the machinery into it. We started a seed company, and it got in my blood. That's where I am now with agriculture. Our first county insurance agent, Claude Davis, sold his first policy to my dad for this young infant child, and that was me. In one way or the other, I've been involved with Florida Farm Bureau since immediately after birth, and I'm very proud of that.
When I come to work in 1995, Jerry was on the Florida Boll Weevil Eradication Board, and he was also on the whole Southeast Boll Weevil Eradication Board. And he's been involved from day one, from the time a program got started in Florida. And he's been, like everything else, he's been involved in every state, just like he was in Florida, and giving advice, being a leader to those people, telling them what they need to do to be successful, helping get legislation passed. He is what we call a true leader in the cotton business.
Jerry and I first met in March of 1993 at the Alabama Cotton Commission meeting. Jerry would attend those and be an advocate for Florida's cotton monies that was collected from the Cotton Board of Cotton Incorporated. Jerry's always been a positive and encouraging mentor of mine through the industry working together. He's been a strong advocate for Florida's agriculture and looking at it as a whole instead of his own individual needs.
Another big area Jerry has been involved with is the boll weevil eradication program across the Cotton Belt. Boll weevils don't have any issues without crossing state lines, and so they must be addressed on a national level. And he's kept Florida and the Deep South on the edge and on the front edge of addressing that. But his leadership in keeping Florida and the Deep South at the table has been critical for the success of that program. The boll weevil eradication program is widely regarded as one of the most successful integrated pest management programs ever conducted by the USDA for growers across the United States.
Mr. Davis is one of the most intelligent. He is one of the brightest people that I deal with, and but I also say that he's very tactful, and couple that with his passion for it and his experience and knowledge of, especially in the cotton industry, he is an expert in the field.
He's a farmer by trade, but Jerry has a unique understanding of all the programs. Jerry has an understanding of it that most of us do not have, and he always was a mentor to me and anybody else that wanted to, to be brought up to speed on the issues, and he kept abreast of it, which is hard to do in an ever-changing situation there. But Jerry just knows all the places to go for the answers that we need.
We as agriculturists need to encourage young people to get into it and encourage it to be profitable, because the biggest deterrent for a country's demise is lack of food. I encourage people to join in, and I encourage them, young people, there are different areas that they can be. If they can't become a farmer, they They can be a researcher, agronomist, extension agent.
Jerry and I have a passion for research, specifically ag research. And he feels that I do, that the American farmer, and specifically the cotton producer, succeed on two factors. One is national farm policy, and the second one is ag research. Without farm policy and ag research, we would not be where we are today.
Locally, we have IFAS Center, the West Florida Research and Education Center, and it's been important. That's the heart of agriculture. The way the United States stays ahead of agriculture is encourage the research and education and bring these students in and keep us at the forefront of agriculture. When we have a problem, the researchers can work on the solution to it.
He's never too busy. Agricultural is his life. Farm Bureau is giving him an opportunity to enrich and enlarge other farmers. It doesn't matter the size of the farm for Jerry Davis. It matters the person and the farmer, and he loves them all. And he is a strong advocate for agriculture, and I'm not real surprised about the honor. I'm humbled for him because this is his life, and he does it well, and that I'm really proud of.
Jerry is an unbelievable servant. He's a believer, a strong believer. And I'm going to tell you, when I think about him and I think about Patty, from the church standpoint, I always think about them taking care of my mom, taking care of people around them, and serving other people, which is their heart.
Florida Farm Bureau has given me the opportunity to pretty much meet most of the producers of different commodities that at our north end of the state we do not have. And it gives us an insight for their problems, helps us to work towards solutions for us all.
Mr. Davis is persuasive and convincing when it comes to his engagement and influence on policy. He has a very good talent in regard to his personality. And when it comes to traits and his attributes of when he's dealing with legislators and influence in the legislative arena, he understands the process. So when that comes to it, it makes it very, very helpful when it comes to influencing how the end result is.
He's like a walking, talking Rolodex, if they even still have Rolodexes. He knows everybody in the industry. I have never come across an issue that if he didn't know the answer to it, he knew someone that did. He's very, very well connected through the agricultural industry. And it doesn't matter if I call him early in the morning or during the day or late at night or what he's got his hands in, he's always been willing to help, give me a helping hand and point me or help me move in the right direction. And it really says a lot to who he is, how easy he makes everything look on the outside. He's not just my colleague in the cotton business. He's my personal friend.
The reason I'm so very proud of Jerry Davis is, number one, he's in any of his interviews, it's never about him. It's about agricultural. It's about the difference it makes in everybody's lives.
Davis is deserving of this award because of his long-time commitment, his devotion, his passion, his expertise. He is the perfect example for a person to receive this award.
Being recognized for this Distinguished Service Award is especially insightful and really makes me proud because of the two other recognizing. To be in the company of them, to be recognized for this honor, it makes me feel more proud of myself than I should be.